Namaskar and good noon to everyone. Respected Nagar sir, respected Ketki madam, respected Nayan sir, and all the students. Warm noon to everyone. I would request our SYBA student Shrutiba Raizada for the prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Shrutiba. Before we move ahead, I would request, as it is our very first study circle of this semester, I would request our respected principal, Dr. Nagar sir, to give blessings. And Nagar sir.
Yep. Namaskar, everybody. Let me formally welcome all of you to the William Shakespeare Study Circle and the competition that we're going to have today. I understand it's going to be on handwriting. It's the handwriting competition as I'm given to understand. As I welcome the head of the department, Dr. Ketki Madam, the coordinator, Urvi Madam, Nayan sir, Nandita Madam, and all the students of the first year, the second year, and the final year, students of special English. I'll take a couple of minutes to talk about the importance of having a good handwriting. Very often, this trait, this quality is undermined and is not given the importance that it ought to be given. In fact, handwriting defines a man's personality. The kind of handwriting that you have in contemporary times, it speaks volumes. From a psychological perspective, the kind of methodology you have, the kind of personality you have, the kind of focus you have, and importantly, how effective you are in communicating what you need to communicate. Please understand that the word handwriting carries a very important associative prefix. That writing is only possible by hand. The hand, in the physiognomy that you have, the hand plays a very important role. The right hand, the left hand, there are many right-handers that you have. Those familiar with cricket know that there are many who bat right and ball left. There are many who bat left and ball right. Does this suggest anything? There are students who have a handwriting wherein all the letters are standing erect. There are students who have a right slant in their handwriting. There are students who have a left slant in their handwriting. There are some who are fond of the cursive form of handwriting. There are some who like writing in capital letters and decorating the edges. And there are those who use the circle methodology. They would invariably, they would have tails coming out of every word, like you have in the kites. They would think that they are decorating every word. But then in modern times, handwriting has come down a long way. The meanings and implications. I would not take much of your time because I know a competition is at hand, but then to put it matter of factly, we have the right slant, which stands for those who are optimistic, who are positive. The right slant is the slant which is most invisible. It also suggests that you are emotional and that you're impulsive in character. That is the right slanted handwriting is the one which is most recommended. However, handwriting comes naturally. For some, it is left slanted, which indicates that they are very reserved. They're not open. They're very sharp. If the right slant makes them very social, the left slant makes them very personal. However, there are some who would have both the right and the left slant. Certain words will be rightly slanted, certain words would be left slanted. So such persons are very difficult to characterize. In fact, one should be wary of them. One should maintain a safe distance, as they say. Handwriting is an art. Literature is an art. Language is an art. I'm so happy, Kirti Madam, that your entire team today has chosen a very appropriate subject. Please remember, handwriting reveals your personality. It reveals your character. And therefore, do not ever stop improving on your handwriting. The elders would always advise you, write 5 pages a day. Do not wait for the exams to come to write pages, to fill up pages. Please make it a point to write at least 5 pages, full-length pages every day. Somebody told Gandhiji that your handwriting was not good, and he took that very seriously. And he practiced so hard that he would write with both the right and the left. He would be writing postcards. When his right hand would be tired, he would use his left hand. Writing in a good hand does not necessarily mean writing beautifully. Writing in a good hand means that it has to be legible. All the characters need to be of the same size. Don't, lengthen certain characters and don't make certain characters very small. Those who have a very, very small handwriting, that communicates that they're again very sharp, they're not open, they're reserved. It's the standard size, which is important. Just as in contemporary times, if you are working on Microsoft Word 12, font size is the most appropriate font size given even for research scholars. So also there is a standard size. One shouldn't be too small or one shouldn't be too large. Please take advantage of these activities that are undertaken in a spirit of ensuring that the students of Gurukul, Mahila Arts and Commerce College, particularly those who have chosen English language and literature as a subject, they recognize the need of having a good hand. Please understand that if you do not have a good hand, as most of the doctors don't, if you go to a doctor and if he writes a prescription, you would never be able to read it. At least I have never succeeded. Only he and the pharmacist would know what's written there. That, of course, does not mean that he is any less intelligent. The doctor, of course, is quite intelligent. But then it also reflects on his personality as to he does not have the time, the patience. He is more into the scribbling mode. That again is not advisable. I would strongly recommend and suggest that you give time to pen down some of the greatest thoughts that we have in world literature. During our times, we had a book, Kirki Madam, Urvi Madam, Nayan Sir, when I was a student in Don Bosco, Renan Martin, and it had a passage on the advantages of early rising. That one essay in many editions of Renan Martin, this essay continued to feature. There were a lot of changes which came about, but then this essay never changed. And that used to be a standard passage for us to practice handwriting upon. You're going to be given a very equally informative passage. When you write, ensure that you also understand what you write. The focus is communicated through the hand. The kind of, as I said, the kind of character you have, the kind of personality you have, the kind of expression that you wish to communicate. There is much more which can be said and thought about the importance of having a good handwriting. I welcome all of you, the head of the department, the coordinator, all the senior faculty members, Dr. Nayan sir, in absentia, Dr. Haran Madam, and all our wonderful students. Please remember that this is only once that you get an opportunity. Opportunity does not knock on your door twice. So rise up, get up, improve on your hand if you do not have a good hand, but then participate. All the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words. Thank you once again. Now, I would request all the participants to turn on their cameras because this is the rule of our handwriting competition. The first rule of the competition is that you have to turn it on throughout the whole competition so that we can see all of you writing by your own self. We trust you that you may not cheat, but since it is the rule, we have to follow it. So sit in a proper place where we can see you exactly. Another thing which I want to remind all of you that you have to send us the PDF of your content. Whatever you're writing, when we're finished with the competition, just make a PDF of it and send it to me. I would request our judges, Dr. Ketki Madam, head of the department, and Dr. Nayan sir, and myself, we will examine your writing afterwards. Students, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You will be given 30 minutes. You just have to copy the content. I'll share with you. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the time starts now. I would request all of you to turn off your mics because you will not need it. Somebody's mic is on. Please turn it off. Thank you. Students, we shall end this at exact 12:55. You have to stop writing at 12:55. Thank you, students. Your time is up. Thank you for participating. I hope you have written well.
Yes, ma'am.
You have only 5 to 10 minutes to send me the PDF. Otherwise, I will not accept it. So send me as soon as possible. And now I would request Dr. Nayan sir to share his opinion.
So far, thank you, Ruby ma'am. Dr. Ketki ma'am, namaskar. Uh, Wonderful inspiration by our principal sir regarding handwriting, and I think I do believe that the best handwriting is a reflection of your personality somehow. Now, one thing I would like to share that is totally different from this handwriting, but this is my appeal, rather request, and this why I have requested Ruby to give me a chance. Before 2 or 3 days, you might have read one bunch of competitions, dance, solo song, solo speech, and solo performance, mono acting. And the theme is Deshbhakti in Gujarati, Hindi, English, whatever language you can. And time limit is also given. And this is NCC and NSS. We combine going to celebrate 26 January online on this ground. So again, it is a request on behalf of Dr. Kathy ma'am, Dr. Samishta ma'am. I request you people to participate and please send your videos. And we are supposed to send videos. So reread the advertisement we have already posted in different groups. So you must be knowing it. So please do participate, and by the end of 18th January, so still you have time, you can submit within time limits so that we can celebrate it with spirit of nationalism, spirit of patriotism. So thank you, Urvi, to give me a chance to address student for our NSS work. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. As now we are moving ahead, I would request our head of the department, Dr. Ketki madam, to deliver the speech about, vote of thanks. Madam.
Yes, thank you so much. Honorable Principal Dr. Nagar sir, Dr. Tak, Miss Urvi Madam, Miss Nandita Madam, our college IT admin, Mr. Dhavalbhai Rajyaguru, and dear students. I express my sense of gratitude to Dr. Nagar sir for sparing his valuable time for our dear students and for explaining the students the advantages of good handwriting. He also has explained in detail how handwriting is the mirror of personality. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. I also thank Dr. Nayanbhai Tak for sharing his views on different competitions that are to start for the celebration of 26th of January. Yes, that is our national festival. Thank you very much, Nayan sir. I find not enough words to thank Miss Urvi Madam who organizes and arranges all our study circle activities proper, systematically and remarkably under the guidance of Dr. Nagar sir. Because as all of you know that myself and Nayan sir, we are having other activities to deal with. And Urvi madam, here I would like to tell a few words for Urvi madam, that she informs the students about rules and regulations and procedures of different competitions well in advance. She works very hard and spares much time for such activities. She makes all these activities interesting with her special skills and techniques. So thank you so much, Urvi ma'am. Now, how can I forget our IT admin expert, Mr. Dhavalbhai Rajyaguru? He also helps us in every technical matter that we require for different competitions. I think students, you already know about crossword competition, our quiz competition, and so many other competitions. Even today, we have taken his help for this on-the-spot handwriting competition. So thank you so much, Dhavalbhai. You guide our students how to handle different apps for various competitions. Thank you very much. I also thank Nandita ma'am to encourage the English medium students to take part in different competitions. I thank Kiran ma'am and all other visiting lecturers who help in our departmental activities. Last but not the least, I thank you very much, students and participants, because of course it is difficult, but for not for you, because you are very smart, you are young, and you know how to handle the technology. So you can understand very well whatever is said by and explained by Urvi madam. So all these activities which are for you and that is for your development. So you have to understand this fact. Your skills of writing, reading, and speaking will improve without any doubt if you take part in all these activities which we propose for you or we start for you. So please take part in every activity. And for today's activity, I congratulate all of you and I thank you very much for taking part and for being present here. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, everybody. Yes, Suri ma'am, thank you.
Thank you, madam, for encouraging us, supporting us, and everything. Thank you so much, students, for participating. And we shall meet on 12th of January. We have a Swami Vivekanand Jayanti on, and that day we have elocution competition. So we shall meet on that day. Thank you so much once again. Thank you.